Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Playdate. It feels like we've seen stuff like this, right? Um, but I'm interested in seeing it. Alan Richman, Kevin James are in it, right? And so, Playdate between, I think they're the two fathers. They bring two kids together for a Playdate, and misfires into mayhem. Buckle up, Bucky. It's time for a blooper reel. I don't know. That's what it says here on Amazon Prime, by the way. It is an hour and 34 minutes long, 5.5 on IMDb, 9,526 people rated it so far. On here it says Brian has just fired. Brian has just been fired from a job. He becomes a stay-at-home dad. He accepts a play date invitation from another stay-at-home dad who turns out to be a loose cannon. Okay, buddy comedy, action comedy, whatever. It feels like the Mark Wahlberg kind of thing that on Netflix. The Pete Davidson, was it Eddie Murphy was the other person? I don't know. It feels like that, right? You get two great actors that we all love to see, and they throw them into this, and they make a comedy out of it, an action comedy out of it, and that's cool. I'm all for it, man. If you have Amazon Prime or Netflix and they're putting these movies out with these big stars on it, we get to watch them at home for free. I'm all for it. I'm going to watch it, and I hope it's great. I hope I laugh a little bit, but it does feel familiar. But let's get into it, see what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Oh. Hey, everybody. We read the credits of Playdate, and it's exactly what you think it's going to be. Not that that's a bad thing. You're not looking for something that's going to be a mystery or something like that. It's going to be an action comedy with these two stars in it doing their best, right? Maybe you don't know. Alan Richman kind of goofy, as he should be. He's not, what is his name? He's a big guy in that TV show. I can't remember now. Reacher. But Kevin James is Kevin James. But one thing I will say, so Kevin James, he has a stepson. He's married to the girl from Scrubs, right? I forget her name, but she's in an Alan Richman and his son. The two of them meet at the park. Well, Kevin James and his kid, they're playing sports, and his kid's not the most athletic. He's trying to connect with him via sports. He's a stepson. And then, of course, Alan Ritchson and his son are very athletic and stuff like that. So they start to get on this play date, and then something goes awry, where they seem to be after Alan Ritchson and his son CJ. And so that's where they go, like, on the run, and you're going to figure out, why are they on the run, or why are they running? Why are these guys after them? And, why are these guys all really good at what they do, like running and beating people up stuff. And then there's the comedy along the way, the one-liners and stuff like that. And there are some, especially early when they first meet, there are some good jokes that make you laugh out loud. As it goes on, though, you can see them coming. They're not that much funny. It's more about the action and finding out the plot line. But, you're not as drawn into the humor as you may have been in the beginning. I will say, if you watch it all the way through, which, if you do, they do have a gag reel. And this is the perfect kind of movie to have a gag reel. Love to see those kinds of things. I love gag reels, and I wish they had them all the time. But this was a good one to watch. I think that they, and some gag reels are awful, but this one's a good one. It's all the bloopers, if you will. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. And the one other aspect that I did like that you don't get to see a lot, hi buddy, is the fact that, as I mentioned, now you got me messed up. Kevin James's son, his stepson. Normally in these kinds of cases, like where he's failing to make a connection with him, they don't like each other. That's not the case in this one. They like each other from the beginning. He calls him dad. And I think that's nice. It's a little different than what you expect. He's got to prove himself. And you got Alan Richman, who's a super tough, big dude who's super cool and good at sports. But that's not it, so it works out. And the kid, I had to look it up. He looks like a Diary from the Wimpy Kid thing, even though I was like, he looks just like him. And I was like, it's got to be him, but it's so many years later that it can't be him. It's not him, but he does look like him. So there was some, Isla Fisher is in this a little bit. She's got a funny role. But that's about it. Worth the watch if you like these actors and you want to laugh a little. My little guy. And it's free on Amazon Prime, and it's like a good movie for free that you don't have to put a whole lot of thought into it. So there you go. Hopefully that was helpful. As a father who has a kid around the same age, you know what I mean, who's not really good at athletics, I don't know. I kind of related to it for a while, but that's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.